earn your Saturdays. A quote from Matthew McConaughey's book, Green Lights. And before I get into the video, please hit that like button to help that YouTube algorithm. Comment below after you watch this movie, let me know your thoughts, and subscribe to continue getting these weekly videos in your inbox, as well as hitting that bell icon to make sure that you receive a notification when a video pops up every single Wednesday. Moving on. So earn your Saturdays. What does that look like? So earning your Saturdays specifically, and I can only speak from experience, ever since I heard the philosophy, I've added it into my day, thinking, okay, I need to earn my weekend. I need to earn rest. I need to earn the ability to eat a specific meal that I may want, whether that's Chinese food, sushi, or anything of the sort, ice cream, which is one of my favorite sweet foods, for instance. Like, I need to earn the fact that I'm able to have that. Now, earning it comes in many ways. In terms of nutrition, I share with everyone, I usually fast anywhere from 14 to 16 hours. Now, I will not eat my first meal until I've made the sacrificial sweat, as Jocko Willink likes to talk about. So if I did not sweat yet, if I did not have a session in the gym or my home gym, or have gone out for a run, I will not eat. I need to earn that meal before I go there. So usually I do an early morning workout, or I do an early afternoon workout, or what I call my infamous lunch runs, where I'll go out for a run on running days during lunch. Now, on rest days, that definitely looks different, but I still do some kind of movement, whether that's yoga or a 30-minute stretch session, and definitely will warm you up when you are doing that. A lot of people think it's all static. It's not. But a lot of you may be asking, how do you do a run when you're in a fasted state? Your performance can get a hit by doing that. But what I do is just make my special tonic drink, which I've explained in some of my blog posts. In this cup right here, you know, get after it. I have apple cider vinegar, hot water, a squeeze, half a lemon, and a pinch of salt. That is my electrolyte drink, and usually what I take if I'm going to go on a run about 20 to 30 minutes before I go for that run. So I'm pretty good in that. I have ran without using the tonic and can see that my performance is not up to par. That's just an example of how I earn my first meal. Now, when it comes to specifically watching like Netflix with my partner, I need to earn that by making sure that throughout the day I'm putting in the work, whether that's with my day job, making sure I'm completing projects on time with quality, but as well as working on this, editing videos, editing the podcast, making sure that if I'm writing an article, I read it through 2 to 3 times to make sure it's edited correctly, as well as having people close to me look it over. This idea of earning your Saturdays, or I have put it in my head, is like earn your rest, earn your entertainment, earn your cheat meal, earn your cheat snack, right? So there's a sense of like, I have to earn it, I have to put some sacrificial sweat. Now some people may say, oh, but how do I get the energy? Well, when you're in a fasted state, for instance, and I don't recommend this unless you're working closely with a coach or a doctor, I would recommend making sure you get some support to see if fasting is even something that you should be doing. But anyway, so fasting, your body starts to utilize your fat as energy. So in actuality, instead of feeling weaker, as most people may think or been lied to by the food industry, you actually get more energy. So because your body is in a fasted state, it is using the fat that you accumulate as you age, for instance, it's using that for energy. So your brain really likes that, your body enjoys that. So actually I get a big fat dose of energy when I'm in a fasted state. But I've built my body to do that. If you are a carb-centric eater, you eat a lot of fast food and stuff, your fast will not be a good time. You need to work your way slowly into doing a fast. So just wanted to make sure that I squash any questions that may come up there. It does take time. It is a process. But when it comes to work and earning your rest, you can begin there. Making sure, like, what did I do today? Where was I able to tackle the top 3 things on my to-do list to make sure I've earned my rest? And if I haven't, I need to put in that work, right? And there's been days where I get busy and the 3 things I had on top of my mind were not able to get done in the first half of the day. Well, I get to do them in the second half of the day before I earn the privilege to rest. And just to, I want to close out with this. In past societies, when you look at the history of tribes and you see everything they've done, they've lived a very different lifestyle because their lives revolved around food, for instance. Most of the time was spent hunting food, gathering food, right? Fruits and vegetables, mostly fruit, and preparing the food. So most of the day was spent on food, right? Because it's the sustenance, it's something that keeps us alive. So imagine, before you go out to eat, there was no such thing as breakfast unless you had some leftover meals, but they had to go out on the hunt. They had to put in the work. They had to make sure they put in that sweat equity to make sure they even were able to get the meal so that they can rest. Because as you know, after you eat, you usually feel a little tired. So that's why I don't like to eat, specifically anything big, in the morning. I like to eat very, drink only things, and instead of putting anything into my body. The most I would do, especially if I do a late run and I do want to eat and break my fast, I do my stretching, and then I might have like a handful of blueberries, for instance, for a run, for instance. Or I may have a pre-workout shake with a very minimal amount of protein in there, as well as electrolytes. But that's what works for me. Again, you have to find what works for you. And I say, think about that philosophy. Take it. Earn your Saturdays. Earn your weekend. And see what that looks like for you. If you need any help, please feel free to comment below. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. All that is linked in the bio below. Again, please smack that like button, comment, subscribe for weekly videos, and thank you so much for watching. Stay kind, stay dangerous. Much love, everyone. Peace.